The Weather Authority alert is in place, and if you know somebody in Buffalo, give them a text. They'll tell you why.
Cool. Yeah, I can imagine it's quite a scene by Buffalo,
sure.
even Rochester as well. We're seeing some heavy, wet snow, but here locally, only a few flurries to start. But the snow is on the way in from the west, so that heavy stuff will be here pretty shortly. And as it heads in, we're also going to see a little bit of a wintry mix on the way for some of the western areas. Notice out by the Buffalo region, just to the south and southwest, there is some sleet and freezing rain that will eventually work its way in from the west through the day tomorrow. And this weather system is going to bring this wintry mix in because it's going to slide this warmer air in from west to east. And we have alerts all across the Great Lakes for this system. Winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings. So if you are planning on traveling, that may be a concern as well. Here locally, we have winter weather advisories for Onondaga County and the lower elevations, especially for areas further west. If you live east of Syracuse, we have winter storm warnings for Oneida, Madison, and Chenango counties, where we're expecting the highest snowfall totals. It's pretty much going to be a line from west to east, who gets the most snowfall, and also elevation dependent. As far as road impacts, this evening, really not seeing much, at least until the next couple of hours. Things will start to become wet, then slushy late this evening, and snow covered heading into tonight. Our alert is mainly for the overnight hours and morning hours tomorrow, when we're expecting snow covered roads and a few inches on the ground for many locations. By midday, as we warm up and that wintry mix begins to slide through central New York, the road conditions will become slushy or wet, depending on if the plows keep up in the local streets with this snowfall. But the highways should be okay by midday and afternoon. So there may be some school delays, but closings not looking as likely, just because this will clear out pretty quickly. So let's time this out with your futurecast, starting with this evening. Some light flurries are beginning to make their way into Syracuse, maybe even some lower elevation rain showers just at the start of this. Over the next couple of hours, as this begins to work in from west to east, everyone switches over to snow. It'll be widespread and maybe even heavy by 10 p.m. with temperatures right around or below freezing for most spots. As we head through the overnight, that's when that wintry mix starts to work in from the west as we get a little bit of warmer air. First, it'll start in the Finger Lakes tomorrow morning with snow for Syracuse and further east. Then by midday tomorrow, that wintry mix begins to work its way into Syracuse and right along the highway. If you live further east, it's not until the afternoon that you get that icy mix, and all of this tapers off by Tuesday evening. Here's how much snowfall we can expect to get from this system by tomorrow evening. 2 to 4 inches for Syracuse, the Finger Lakes region, but notice the difference in the elevations. If you just go outside of Syracuse, north or south, it's as much as 4 to 6 in Onondaga County for those higher spots. The highest totals looking to be 6 to 9 for Oswego County, further south by Tully and Cortland, and further east where you're going to stay mostly as snow. But we could get as high as 9 to 12 for the highest parts of the Tug Hill, the Adirondacks, and maybe far to the east by Herkimer County. Now here's a check of your 7-day forecast. After this alert day tomorrow, just the chance for an afternoon flurry or sprinkle on Wednesday, warming up into the 40s and quiet on Thursday as well. Friday, we have another big weather system that could bring us another messy snow to wintry mix situation, and temperatures will be more seasonable in the 30s. Then we quiet down for Sunday and into the start of next week.